Good evening. Welcome to For Fun Golf TV. I am Lee, and we're missing TK. TK will be here shortly. He had to work today, just got home a little bit ago. He's getting some dinner, changing clothes, and he'll be out, and we'll let him start putting when he gets out here. But tonight, we're coming to you from Puget Sound, Chambers Bay Golf Course specifically, out in University Place, Washington, I believe is the actual town. Home, it hosted the 2015 U.S. Open, first time the U.S. Open had been held in the Northwest, and that's the one Jordan Spieth won. So we've been talking about playing it for a while, again, Sundays and Mondays, while we're in this kind of dead period for the major tours. We're going to try to revisit a bunch of the past major courses over maybe the past 10 years or so, or a little bit further back even if we need to. But so tonight's Chambers Bay. Tomorrow night we will be going to, and I'm drawing a blank on it. I'll have to look again at the list. I'm drawing a blank on which course I set up for tomorrow night. But anyhow, we'll see how we do tonight. Normal fairways, normal greens, 10 stimp, third tee box up, calm conditions. So let's see how we do. Yeah, it's I've got a list here. I'm sure if I look at it, it will dawn on me which one it is. Oh yeah, Winged Foot. Yeah, Winged Foot tomorrow night. So first hole here, par 4, 431. I've already picked an aim point out there at about 230. See if we can get off the first box here. Sunday night, it seems really, today seemed weird all day with this long, I was off all week for Thanksgiving week, and just weird day today for sure. Stay in the fairway. It's in the rough, but it didn't get into the deep rough at least. I didn't get a whole lot out of it either. So now we got 200. My button box stopped working today. I was out here filming or recording a session for the Web Plus tour for this week, and my button box made that USB disconnect sound, and now I can't get it back, so I am not sure what happened with it. But we're going to take a landing spot up there just short of the pin, coming out of the rough. I think it's going to be a hybrid here to end up getting up there. Let's see if we can get a hybrid. Never played the course before, never even seen it. Just loaded it up tonight. Yeah, I didn't make very good contact. That's going to be short. The right club, I just didn't hit it. Thank you for everybody that's on. We got the Sunday night game off screen there. Keeping an eye on that. 27 yards back to the pin. It's kind of going downhill left to right on me, it looks like. Try to flip something back there and get us a par putt. Or just get it in and not have to putt. That's even better. All right, so we get a par on the first. That's, no, we don't. Off camera, they said par's not a bad start. No, absolutely not. We always will take a par at any time. Par 4 second, 352. Skinny little landing area down there. I'm going to bring up that mini map. I guess it's okay. I thought that thought it got a lot skinnier, a lot quicker than what it's looking like it does there. Perfect. Thank you all for following. If you haven't yet, please do click follow. We're here every Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night at 7:30 Central. We have tons of content on demand out there. You can find us on all the other platforms as well. Again, it's the channel. If you're new to us, it isn't about us being great golfers. It's just kind of average golfers going through. And it's more about chatting with you and talking than anything. Hit that one very thin, and it ate it up in the rough. .156 out of the rough. Let's take a look at the heat map.
Bill asked, how much and where did you get the setup from?
So Bill, so first I'll say we've got after the stream, go out and take a look at our profile. There's a pin post there where we go through everything we bought, where we got it, how much it cost, and in our profile we have links for it. All that said, in total, everything that we kind of consider the simulator was about $4,700, but I didn't have to buy a gaming PC. I already had one. So gaming PC would cost you maybe another, I don't know, $1,500 or something. So you're around $6,000. And we put it together ourselves. So the enclosure is a Go Sports enclosure. I got a Square Golf launch monitor. The hitting pad is a 5x10 that came off a site called Golfer's Pick. I think it was on sale. It still is on sale for like $420 or something right now. But we pieced it all together, built it ourselves. I didn't buy a kit. So I got 152 up to my landing area, 156 to the hole. Gonna try to hit a 6-iron coming out of the rough because I should lose 10% here. Little thin. Little thin. Hey, Brandon, how we doing? What's your guys to beat the Steelers today? And again, if you're just joining, we are at Chambers Bay, home to the 2015 U.S. Open. So we got 33 yards coming out of the sand.
Say thank you to Bill for sending me shit.
Oh, thanks, Bill. I did not see that. Bill Butler. Nice. Thank you so much. Ian, so the simulator, everything you see was about $4,700, but I just always say that did not include the gaming PC. I already had one, so you're probably about $6,000 when you add the gaming PC. All right, 33 yards. See if we can get a lob wedge out of the sand up there. Oh, dang it. My carry was good. Nice, old dad. Good for you. Did the place you order it from have it to ship immediately, or are you having to wait? I know a lot of folks have had to deal with back orders right now. Take a look at this, figure out what we want to do. So we're uphill, slightly left to right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So when you launch Chambers Bay, it's kind of cool. And there's been a few of these courses that do this. You get the option to turn on the tournament version. And I did turn on the tournament version, which includes tournament sounds, grandstands, camera pits, towers, and all that stuff. So we could hear a train. You all couldn't, I'm sure, hear it on the stream. Oh, maybe it was a ship horn? Okay. Oh, yeah, since we're at Puget Sound. Okay, I'm going to try to putt this on. I've got 26'9", going uphill left to right. Yeah, there was a collider there on the edge of the green. I don't know if you all picked that up on the stream or not, but when it hit the fringe, it hit something and hopped up in the air, which usually mean there was a collider there. Colliders are kind of bad textures that happen around when they try to mesh the fairway to the green.
Okay, still nursing that remember?
He's still dealing with it, but he had to work today and just got home right before we started the stream. So he's grabbing some dinner and changing clothes, and he'll be out here in a little bit. 9 foot, left to right. Oh, dang it. Double bogey. All right, we're going to the par three third. If you're just joining, again, we're at Chambers Bay, home to the 2015 U.S. Open up in University Place, Washington, right on the Puget Sound. This was the one Jordan Spieth won. So we're going to 144 back to the hole. We want to go probably most of that, I think. So I'm going to hit I'm going to try to hit an 8-iron. I don't want to hit a full one, but I got to hit most of it.
Straight from Squarespace recently.
Nice. Nice, Jim. That's cool. You teach, you're a high school golf coach. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think working with kids at that level. You're going to use it just for your personal stuff, or is it going to be used with the kids? We've got all kinds of ship sounds coming in from the course. That's pretty cool. So this is uphill pretty hard, left to right from 24 foot 5. Wow, ate it up. Yeah, I am.
Give me a ballpark price on everything I need.
So I'll say this: I can tell you what we pay or what we got, but what you need is so specific to the space, the dimensions you have, and how you plan to use it, meaning lefty, righties, things like that, right? So you need to figure out that and then find the components that work for your space and how you want to do it. We spent about 4,700 for everything you see, but I already had a gaming PC, so we didn't have to buy that. So maybe 6,000 if you had to buy that as well. The thing I don't include is we're in our 2-bay garage side. I had to have my garage rails lifted to the ceiling and the motor mounted up at the front of the garage to get all that out of our way as well. That was another $2,000. I never list that because it was more specific to our build. 6 foot, slightly left to right, uphill. Got it in for par. Sure.
That's similar for the kids. Home spring going completely fundraised for it.
That is awesome. CAD just upgraded from the Square to the iMini. What a difference! I'm sure. Yeah, you're talking a big leap in probably technology and reliability and read and all that. I'm sure you also get the full set of club data with the iMini. I eventually want to go to an overhead. That's what I wanted. I just didn't want to spend the money up on the first day for it. Chad Hitchens says, sorry if someone already asked, what hitting mat are you using? Chad, this is a 5x10 mat off of a site called Golfer's Pick. I always forget the name of which mat it is. What is the launch line is what I'm being told. I think it's on sale right now for like $420. It's the only one I've worked with, but we've been using it for 4 or 5 months, hitting out of the same spot, and you can't tell it. It's not wearing out. We're not getting injured from the mat, etc. Now, our mat sets on a base of 3/4 inch interlocking rubber gym tile, and then right underneath the hitting mat is another 3/8 inch thick rubber tile that brings it up to the right height with everything else. Par 5, number 4. We're going to do the flyover.
Launch monitor is like what launch monitor are you using?
A golf nut. This is the Square Golf launch monitor. Like TK is making it out here. We'll let him get mic'd up and work his way in here. Tough course so far. We're 2 over through 3. Putting has been lights out, so we're looking forward to that to continue.
You can keep going with that.
No,
There.
I'm teasing.
I didn't even get to stretch out or nothing, man.
Square, there's something that should be prepared for.
So the biggest thing to be prepared for before you get the square that will solve 90+% of every problem and complaint I see is disable onboard Bluetooth from whatever like computer, laptop you're going to be using, and get a dedicated antenna for your Bluetooth or a dongle that can set out by the square so it connects to that. The onboard Bluetooth is horribly unreliable. Ever since we did that, any problems we were having kind of went away. But it does great on putting. It doesn't misread shots. Now we use the Open API connector. There's an official connector that's out right now, plus a beta one. The official one, when we tried it, we got tons of misreads off of it to the point that we just got tired of it and went back. The beta stuff, I will worry about that once it goes to actual production and see what we want to do then. All right, 267 out to my landing area. Be nice to hit this fairway because everything around it looks terrible. Oh, and I popped that up. I literally, did that go over the enclosure?
Yeah.
Yikes. I hit it right off the toe of the club.
It's a good one to walk into. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Howdy.
TK's here now. That was exciting.
So is that considered my fault then, or?
Well, yeah, nothing like that happened until you got out here. So, you know. Okay, well, let's see if we can correct from that. We're going to try to hit a 3-wood
What up, DW?
and just try to get into the fairway.
Huh.
I don't know if that just didn't get off the ground. It actually felt like pretty good contact.
Snagged in the bushes, I guess.
I
Yes.
don't know what to tell you.
Probably my fault.
No, that's probably my fault, I'm guessing.
Should I like walk out and walk back in, or?
So, well, let's just see if we can get something into the fairway. Let's try a 6-iron out of that. No, that one barely got off the ground too.
11 degrees down. I don't know if that was.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah, it was 11 degrees down. No wonder. And I didn't even look at it on the 3-wood shot that I tried either. It may have been way downhill too. Did not think about that.
For birdie.
For the birdie. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Let's blow that up and take a look at it. 190 to our landing spot, up 14, so that's like 215, let's say. See if we can get a. That was weird. Shows that my minute. I'm gonna try it right up in there. Okay. Let's see if I can get a hybrid up there. Oh. Dang it. It wanted to go, TK.
So did.
Well, since you're putting, I just got to get it on the green now.
Yeah.
So for those of you who haven't seen the channel, TK, my streaming partner here, he's got a pretty bad rib injury right now, so he cannot make a swing. So we let him do a lot of the putting for us.
Again, to repeat, it's not because I'm good at putting, and that's what's best for our score. I'll tell you that.
No, they've already seen me putt, so they know it ain't because, I'm not that good either. So
It can get worse.
13 yards, straight up out of here. Let's see if I got a pretty big left to right lie. I usually hit these sand shots out to the left, so I just kind of left it alone. We'll see what it does.
You're out.
Go ahead and make us a bogey putt.
Haven't stretched. Haven't even said hello to my putter.
DW says hi, TK.
Yep. Hello, sir.
Nice bogey putt.
Wow.
No warm up needed. I don't know what you do for warm up.
You haven't seen it?
No,
It's crazy.
it's crazy. All the stretching.
Oh.
All right. Par 4 fifth. They've got a landing spot down here at 257. It's 22 yards down. That looks pretty good if I can get there. I pushed it off to the right. Stop.
Bryson, yes, this is a Square Golf launch monitor.
Appreciate all the questions. Somebody asked one time, one of our regular watchers, if we get tired of answering those. And the answer is obviously we do not, because if you're asking, it means you're probably new to the channel and a new viewer, and we really appreciate having all you new viewers on.
So this one is 11 degrees down, 12 degrees down.
12 degrees down, 175 up, 167. Got to hit about a 5-iron, try to get it up there.
Levi, thank you for the follow. Levi, thank you for the follow. Weston Denton, thank you for the follow. Bryson, thank you for the
Just
follow.
dead straight at the one bunker that's up there.
What third party do you have? I just bought this launch monitor and don't know which one to get.
We use GS Pro. Haven't tried E6 or any of the others. For $250 a year and everything you get with GS Pro, I can't imagine any of the other ones being better. All right, 13 yards coming out of the rough. I've aimed at it a little bit right. I've got a left to right lie, but it's got a lot of left to right in it, it looks like. And I towed it off to the right, which it did not read.
That was just your practice swing.
That's a problem that I have with chipping. On short chips, for some reason, I will leave the blade open and just pop them out left to right. So we're going to try something different. We're going to do this with a 9-iron and putt it up there with a 9-iron. Yeah, a little much, but I didn't leave it short. I don't know if it is, Bryson. Again, I haven't ever played E6. I think if you go out and just like on other platforms and start searching for E6 videos, you'll find out everything you need to know about it. I'm sure it's good. I just can't imagine it's better than GS Pro for the price. Sit down. That's all right. I did that to us. +4 through 5. Tim Sanders asked, what kind of tracker is that, Tim? That is the Square Golf launch monitor. We run it in the Open API connector in calculate mode. We run club stickers on our clubs. You'll see on the tiles on the right, the second one from the bottom is spin axis. So you'll see that we get side spin numbers since we use the stickers on the clubs. They've got what? I guess it opens up out there where I'm trying to hit it, but these fairways, this reminds me of like every major course, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we did a whole Ryder Cup series, and that's why every Ryder Cup course was like that as well, just skinny little fairways. High and right, story of my night. High right and low left.
Is Garmin a decent system? I think he means Garmin.
Is Garmin? I haven't used any of the Garmin devices. I know a lot of people. The R10 obviously is a similar price point to the Square, but I haven't used it, so I couldn't say. Just gonna try to get 7-iron out of here and get back in play, TK.
Okay. Nice shot. How tall are you?
I'm about 6'2". I used to be almost 6'3", but now I'm 56 years old and I've seemed to have shrunk some. TK's 6'2", somewhere in there too.
Yeah.
Our garage ceilings are 9'7". That's usually the next question, but we've never hit the ceiling.
I go to the chiropractor though, so I might be like 6'3" next week.
All right, we got 102 back to it. Pin's way back there on a high spot. So we're going to try.
Tim Sanders, good luck with it, man. Make sure to message us if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, Tim, feel free to reach out. Donna's hubby. How much? Donna, the whole thing's about $4,700, but we didn't have to buy a gaming PC. We already had that. So if you had to get that, maybe $6,000. After the stream, go out and look at our profile. We have a pin post, a video where TK and I walk through everything we bought, how much we paid, where we got it. And then there's links for all that in our profile as well, where you can click straight through to those items. See if I can get a pitching wedge up there, TK.
Come on.
I chunked it. That's frustrating.
Noticing you've been around bunkers tonight. Not quite in them yet, but
I've been in a couple. I have been in a couple, TK.
Yeah.
39 yards coming out of the fairway.
There you go.
And we hit it 26 yards. That's gonna leave you a long putt.
Minimum ceiling height.
Ours are just over 9.5 feet tall. I think that feels pretty comfortable for us. I wouldn't want shorter, but I know guys do it with 9-foot ceilings. So
Our box dead. Lee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
The box shut off today and it's not working, so we're having to use the keyboard. Or you want to use the aim point?
No, not now. I'll just get over it.
Oh, you just use the arrows on the keyboard if you want to.
All right. 38 feet. Like it calms down there towards the hole.
Oh, nice putt. Donna's hubby asked, what stops the ball? Donna, I'm assuming you're asking about the enclosure. So that's a 12x9 enclosure from Ghost Sports. You can find it on eBay. It's got 5-foot sides and top on it also.
Behind it.
I'm sorry?
So that has some gear.
Yeah. The screen is a metal enclosure, and it keeps you about a foot away from the wall. But it's the screen that stops the ball. Yeah. Par 4, 432. Hit a straight drive.
Look at there. Some swing thoughts.
All right, finally got one in the fairway.
How far is the screen from where you're hitting the disco light?
About 8 feet. So our projector, front of our projector sits at 7'8" to fill the screen, and we're about maybe 8.5 feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never bothered to measure it.
How much
But it's
was
somewhere in there.
How much was the enclosure? Sorry, I missed it. Came in last minute.
Oh, the enclosure was 1,200, I think, something like that. You can find it on Amazon. We've got links in our profile. You can click and go right to it. All right, let's take a look here. We got 183 up 17, so that's 200. Everything I hit about 200 goes a little left to right, so I'm going to aim to the center. Well, I'm going to try to hit a hybrid up there, TK.
See ya.
Hit it a little fat. Hit it real fat. Lost 50 yards on it. All right, so now we're leaving ourselves a 60-degree wedge on. Big uphill lie. 32 yards. I bet I've got to hit this like it's 40 yards because it's going to go so high. 13 degrees up. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I hit it more than I wanted. Yep. You got it, TK. It's just 36-footer for par.
Yep.
Just roll it in.
No big deal. All right. It's downhill.
Let's put sit down. Appreciate everybody being on, spending some time with us on a Sunday night. If you haven't yet, please click the like and follow. We appreciate having you on. We come live Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We have a ton of on-demand content out there that you can find on a couple of other platforms. There you go, TK. Good putt. It's a double, but it was a good putt.
Thanks.
I did this. I don't know. It was just a bogey. My bad.
Just a bogey.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking it was a double. It was like 40 degrees and wind chill this morning.
Cold today.
We're gonna do the fly over here, par 5/8, 506 yards. What's that? Yeah, I'd say we had a lot of wind chill, so it was. I think it feel like it was 25 or so this morning. But then the wind was blowing all day, so even though it warmed up, it didn't feel like a day you wanted to be outside doing a lot. All right. Par 5.
Evan Wood, tight fairways. Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is a tight one right here. And I kind of topped the ball. Be a runner.
Go, go.
205. Yikes. It's straight. Great line.
Was
It's a great line.
TW said it was 19 degrees here this morning. Never got out of the 20s.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. All right. Just going to try to hit a 3-wood. Just get up there somewhere. Hit behind it. So that's basically a good 7-iron.
Roll.
But I didn't care how much distance I got. I was just trying to stay in the fairway and get closer. It's a 3-shot par 5 for me no matter what.
About 140 uphill 8 yards.
140 uphill 8. Well, I think we'll just leave it right on it with the uphill. Try a full 8-iron, I guess. No, you know what? I'm gonna hit a 7-iron.
Good call. Brandon said balmy 20 with wind, snow, and sleet.
Yikes. I have hit so many thin shots tonight, TK. That was coming back to me down that hill. That is frustrating. 76 uphill. Ugh. 7 yards up, playing 85. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it on it. Let's see if I can get a pitching wedge up there.
Good shot. Come on back now.
An 18-footer, TK. For par.
Good shot.
Yeah, just wish I'd have done it earlier.
Little right to left here.
Oh, get in. Yeah, DW, I'm the same way. That's why I moved from there. I just got so tired of that kind of cold. Brandon said he was up putting Christmas lights on, getting pelted by ice. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Well, I think there's a green down there somewhere.
Whoa. Brandon, if I lived where you lived, I'd be putting up Christmas lights in September.
All right, we're going to blow that up. Take a look at it. This green is 26 yards below us. 169, down 26. We're just going to aim to the center.
Hey, Lag, how we doing?
So this is playing, let's just call it 140. See if we can hit an easy 8-iron. And the answer is we can hit an easy 8-iron, but I was hoping to get about a 135 carry out of it, and I only got 127, and I think we're probably happy I only got 127, aren't we?
Birdie putt. Good shot.
Let's go.
Okay, 41 feet, but this is dangerously downhill.
Yeah, big left to right. Sit down. Good putt. Stop. Timmy Bailey asks, "Hey, I just bought a square. Congrats, good for you. What case do you recommend, please?" So the one I'm using, it's my, I've been through. This is the second case I've had. When I started out, I bought just the case off of Amazon. Like it was like, I don't know, $60 or something. Big heavy plexiglass case, and I towed one into it about the second week we had it, and that case exploded into about 50 pieces. So the one I have now, I got off the Frugal Fixer. You can Google him. He's got this. This is like the cheaper of the two that he has, but he's got one that's really nice, really heavy duty. But I do recommend getting a good case for it. I cracked the glass on mine, but fortunately didn't damage the launch monitor, so I was able to replace the glass and put the new cover on it, and haven't hit it since, amazingly. So anyhow, that's 10 holes in the books here, or excuse me, 9 holes in the books here at Chambers Bay, home to the 2015 U.S. Open that Jordan Spieth won. First time they played U.S. Open up in the Northwest. I don't know if they've even been back since then. I'd have to look again. I don't remember. But it's right on Puget Sound. Very cool course, very pretty. We're getting along, and what are we, 8 over right now? So just kind of basically bogey golf at this point. But appreciate you being on. We stream Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We're on all the platforms where you would expect to find our content. So we'll be off on the back nine here in just a moment.
All right, back 9 here at Chambers Bay. We are 8 over through 9. Very difficult golf course so far. Tight fairways, but playing some bogey golf. So see what we can do here on the back 9.
Yeah. We typically are going out. We always say we want to try, our goal is to break 80, and we do it once in a while. But on a course like this, we're probably just trying to stay under 85 realistically.
Jesse, thank you for the follow.
All right, par 4 10th, 375. Every fairway out here looks exactly the same, I think, TK.
Does.
Very narrow and lined with deep grass and bunkers.
Jesse, setup's about 4,700. That's without the gaming PC as well. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I saw that where it stopped. I'm like,
6.3 degrees down.
Downhill lies right into the edge of a bunker is not exactly where you want to be hitting from.
Anthony, we're playing Chambers Bay golf course.
Anthony, how we doing? So we got 149 up 5.
Is the PC optional?
Yeah, I think you can do this with a tablet or an iPhone even. I wanted to do it with a gaming PC. I say that you can run the Square. I think if you do GS Pro, you have to do a PC or a laptop. Yeah. All right, 146 up 5. That's 151 coming out of the rough. That's 165. We're gonna hit a 6 iron. See if we can get it up there.
Bounce.
Yeah, we lost a lot of it coming out of that rough.
We're on for birdie.
But we're on.
Brandon, we'll see you, man. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
Brandon. Have a good one. John, we got that off of Amazon. It's a Go Sports 12x9. I tried to order as much stuff off Amazon as I could. Simply, if anything was broken or didn't work or whatever, we could just return it. So
36-footer for birdie.
go, 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 go.
Wow.
Yeah, I had one uphill a while ago and it went nowhere.
Jeez. Well,
15 foot for par.
Left a lot of meat on the bone, they would say.
Go, 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 go. Appreciate everybody being on, spending some of your Sunday night with us. We do have the Sunday night game on off screen there. Keep an eye on it. We go to +9. Par 4, number 11, 419 yards. A little bit bigger landing area on this one, maybe, it looks like.
Picks, thank you for the follow.
See if we can get a driver in the fairway. Stop. There you go.
Sweet.
That one wanted to get in the rough.
It did.
All right, 175. Look at our heat map. I'll try to play just to the right of it there. 175. I'll try to stand on a 6-iron, I guess.
Shot.
There we go. Once in a while.
Good job.
All right, birdie putt from 18 feet.
Okay. Right to left. Shouldn't be a ton to it.
Good putt. Nice
Come
putt,
on.
DK.
That was a birdie, y'all. Come on.
Nice putt. Birdie light. We don't get to use that very often. I think there was dust on it. All right. Par 4, 12, 255, up 15.
Thank you.
We celebrate birdies because we just don't get many of them.
Sure don't. When's TK playing again? I'm not sure. I got appointment with the surgeon on Tuesday. See what they have to say, but not sure, man.
Yeah, hopefully that's good news, and or at least they can get you in and get it taken care of quick. 247, up 15. Short par 4, so I was thinking hit it hard, get it up there.
Yeah.
And so when I try to hit it hard, I just top the crap out of it. So I'm out of the
Jessica,
rough
thank
from
you for the follow.
106.
7 degrees right, 3 degrees down.
I'm going to aim just right beside it there. 111. It's be about a 122 shot. I'm going to try to hit a 9-iron. Sometimes when I try to hit the 9-iron full, it just goes farther up in the air. We'll see. Got a little draw to that one, TK.
Sure did.
Minus 12 spin
Coming
axis.
back, too.
Come on back.
Come on now.
Get on down here. It's all right.
Great shot. Great shot. $13 feet.
Roll her in for another birdie.
Yeah.
Oh, just rolled right over the edge.
Dang.
Hey, we don't complain about pars though. All right, we're +8, going to 13.
Dang it.
13th is a par 5, 483. We'll do the flyover. Big, nice open landing area, hopefully. I got to quit topping my drives. That's frustrating.
A lot of room out there.
All right. Yeah, let's just aim out into the center.
Had the line.
Yeah.
Nice catch, by the way.
I did top it. I don't know if y'all saw that on film or not, but I not only hit the drive, I caught the ball as it came back at me. You know, dual sport athlete. So
That'll work, Nick.
260.
That'll work.
I can't.
Driver off the deck.
No, I don't have that shot. I think I'm just going to hit a hybrid, try to hit it over there, leave myself a little 60-degree wedge onto the green. And I just popped up the hybrid, hit right behind the ball. Dang it.
163.
Probably what I get for playing earlier today. My swing is just tired and missing everything fat or thin. 162 out of the rough. $180. I just hit a 5-iron. I hit it thin too. Or I should say fat. I hit right behind the ball. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but I'm literally hitting about that far behind each ball and just kind of bouncing the club into them. Only important shot's the next shot.
That's right.
So we got 48 up, left to right lie, slightly downhill lie in the bunker. Try to flop a sand wedge out of the bunker. That's what I was afraid the lob wedge would do. I figured the sand wedge, I'd get enough bounce that it would come out or into the green. It came out, but it was 20 yards short of what I wanted. Just going to leave it right at it from 22. Did that thing where I toe my wedge shut. Falling apart on this one, TK.
It's all right. 6 shot. Get on up there. Good shot. What projector do you have?
It's a ViewSonic PS502X, which is a VGA projector, meaning it's native 720p. A lot of people balk at that, say, oh, I need at least 1080p to 4K. I think after you hit a few thousand shots into your screen, I'm not sure how good 1080p or 4K is really going to look anyhow. Nice putt, TK. Saved the double. So, and I say that, it looks fantastic. It's a 4,000 lumen projector, short throw. So it works great for the garage and what we're doing. I always tell people, if you're trying to save some money on your build, launch monitor and projector are the two places you can really do it. I don't recommend saving the money on your hitting mat. Not that we spent a lot of money, but we did get a nice thick hitting mat. All right. Par 4, 14th. Well, that's a nasty looking fairway I'm hitting into, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just looks like it falls right to left no matter where you're going to put it.
Coach Clark, how you doing, man? Go, 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 go. Oh,
Wow.
dang.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the driver tonight. It is not good.
Coach Clark asked, did y'all ever do a what's in the bag?
We've answered the question a few times, Coach. I'm playing, my irons are Mizuno JPX 917 Hot Metal Pros. Drivers a Ping G Series SF Tech. Adams 3-wood and hybrid. I'm looking to get different 3-wood and hybrid, upgrading that stuff, but just haven't pulled the trigger on it. 200 out of here. I don't think there's anything good that I can hit 200, TK. I think I'm just going to try to hit a 7-iron up about there.
15 degrees up.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. That's what shied me away from trying to hit anything long. That thing went straight up in the air. I mean, straight up in the air.
Yeah.
All right, 78 to the
GDW.
green, or to the pin. Trying to decide what I should hit here. I think maybe a sand wedge. $31 for par. Afraid I'd hit a sand wedge way short, so
Yeah.
wedge, I mean.
Okay, 31 footer downhill. Got to be careful here.
Keep going. Good putt, TK. Brady Williams asked, what are we marking the mat for the hitting space? So what it is short answer is just a white paint pen you can get at the paint department in most of your home stores. But what we do then, we went into the Square software, and in the Square driving range, there's a visual box where you can see where the ball is. And so We got the square aligned, and I put a box around it so we have a reference where to put the launch monitor. You still have to align it, but a reference is inside that box. Then we used that on-screen box and moved the ball around by hand and mapped all the corners to the hit box, and then connected them with the paint pen also. I've had to refresh it a couple of times now. It does wear out, but we always know if the launch monitor is in its box and aligned, that our ball is going to be hittable basically in that box.
Yeah, the trains are making noise.
Yeah, there goes the train right along the ocean. Downhill 133, down 12, so it's playing 120. We haven't set it, but after the 18 holes tonight, we'll reset and go to number 17 at Sawgrass for our hole-in-one challenge. So 129 down 13, about 115, something like that. I'll try to hit a 9-iron.
Tricky numbers on the par threes tonight.
They are. Kind of a lot of in-between stuff for me, at least.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, in my mind, the math was a 115-yard shot, and my raw carry on that was 114.7. So
Great shot.
the math worked out. The math always works, I guess. The swing is what doesn't.
Huh.
No problem, Brady. Appreciate the questions. Feel free to ask away. Oh, come on. For those of you just joining, we are at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington, home for the 2015 U.S. Open that Jordan Spieth won. Going back on Sunday and Monday nights during this kind of dead time for the major tours and just playing past major courses. Typically, we want to play on Sunday and Mondays the courses for the upcoming tour events for the next weekend as a preview. But for right now, we're just kind of having to revisit some of the major courses. Also, I'm hitting tee to green. TK is putting because TK has a rib injury, can't make a full swing right now. So to keep him involved, he's doing all the putting for me.
Appreciate that.
No problem. I appreciate the not having to deal with having to play the way I do and have to putt. All right, 16th, par 4, 334.
There.
Maybe the best contact I've made all night with the driver.
A little fade on there too. Keep on rolling. Golf clap.
All right, 79 yards up to it.
Was the square hard to align? My SkyTrack is tough.
It was at first because I didn't understand how to do it. So there's an alignment tool you can use software in the Square software. I never got that to work worth a crap. There's a one built into the Open API connector in GS Pro, and I think they've built it into the official connector now also. That works much better. But still with that, you use this little white stick. And I have wrapped my little white stick in reflective tape, the same type of tape that you use on the clubs for stickers, so it sees it much better. Then you've got to, okay, it sees this. How do I know this is actually aligned to my screen? So you got to kind of work through how you align it. I use a laser to align back to my hitting area, put this on the laser line, and then align the square to that line. So I don't think it's perfect by any means, but I don't think it's off by much. So I would love to have one of the overheads where you just put the pattern down where over your hitting area and it aligns to it and off you go. And someday we will have an overhead, just For now, the square's doing everything we need it to do. I just can't justify spending the money. 76 yards. Didn't I just have this shot, TK?
Pretty much.
I think I hit it 86, so let's just try to take a little bit off of that. Nope, that's still 86. Only I pulled that one. Holy moly. I did us no favors.
Look at that sailboat.
Pretty sailboat, yeah. It's going to be downhill, going left to right. I'm not even going to fool with it. I'm just going to putt it down there with the 9-iron again. Keep going. That's had a ton of downhill. It's got to. Dang it. 14 feet for par, TK.
Yep. Downhill here.
Yeah, I thought as much downhill as that showed that it would just keep running. Thanks, DW. Set. Just ran it by. The one that messed us up there. Going to the 17th, par 3. Don't forget, after the 18th, we'll close out the 18 holes. We do a little outro bit, and then we will reset and go to number 17 of Sawgrass for our hole-in-one challenge, where I'll take 10 shots at the Friday right front pin location that we're using. There's a train going by while I'm trying to hit here.
It'd be nice if they didn't use their horns when you're on the tee, you know?
So I think I was going to try to hit a 6-iron about right there.
What's your take on the Unicore Mini?
I'm sure it's a good device. I was looking at some of the Unicore overheads, but yeah, it's all about your space and how you want to use it as to what's the right launch monitor for you. So there's a lot that can go into it. My desire to go to overhead has with getting it up off the floor, out of the way. We got grandkids running around all the time, and I just know sooner or later something's going to happen, and I would just as soon avoid it if we can. But or I'm going to shank another ball into it and actually destroy it. So
Got a good case this time, though.
what's that?
We got a good case this time.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's see if I can get a 6-iron down there. Nope, I hit it fat. That's probably why they put that bunker over there for the guys that hit it all fat and to the left. 36 yards. I keep forgetting my button box is not working. Quite a bit up. See if we can get out of here with a lob wedge.
You're out.
Give you a chance at par, 16 foot.
Okay, looks like this is straight uphill.
Fire says, yeah, big difference between mini and mini light. I'm sure there is. I haven't looked at a bunch of that stuff recently as far as the comparison videos. But there are a ton of channels out there. Holy cow, TK. Thank goodness I hit the cup.
It's uphill.
There are a ton of channels out there that do those product videos that look at all the launch monitors and do the comparisons. I watched a ton of those before I bought the Square. And I recommend people doing the same, but then also really making sure you understand the dimensions of the space you're going to be using it in, because that, I think, is the most important thing when you're talking about what launch monitor you want to get. So 18, par 5, let's do a fly over here.
Surprised the close proximity doesn't affect the ball reading.
Say that again.
Surprised the close proximity doesn't affect the ball reading.
The close proximity. Close proximity to the screen? I'm not sure. For the square, that's just where it's supposed to be. It doesn't care how close you are to the screen. I think once the ball passes through the cameras, it's done with it. I will say this: I wouldn't want to be more farther back than what we are about now. We started out, we were hitting from back at the back of the area at about 11 feet, and that was scary. Ball can do a lot of things between here and your enclosure in 11 feet. So moving forward, definitely a much more comfortable place to hit from.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I did the flyover and it took away my aim point. Kicker. .273. Well, I really don't have a 273 club, TK, but what's the front of the green? And it's up. It says it's uphill. It looks downhill to me, but
It does.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna try. I think I'm just gonna try to hit a hybrid down about there.
Is TK still hurt? Yes, I am.
Yeah, TK still hurt, so he's putting for me still.
Brandon says
Driver off the deck. I don't do that. If I did, it ain't going 273. It don't go 273. Driver off the tee. And I pulled that. Oh my gosh.
How far are we from the screen?
Just over 8 feet. So the projector. So here's the light. Projector front sets right there. That's 7'8". So it's about maybe 8.5, maybe. Okay, 142. We want to get it back there most of the way. Out of the deep rough. It's about 160. I think I'm going to hit a 6-iron. Oh, I didn't notice that 7-degree right lie. It launched straight right. I got to start paying attention to that kind of stuff, don't I?
What simulator is this?
So it's a Square Golf launch monitor playing GS Pro. We got 40 yards, 24-degree up. So this is probably going to play like 45, maybe 50 yards. And out of the rough. And I chunked it.
Good shot.
It'll be all right. Chance for par. Sorry about that. I keep leaving you with having to make par.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody being on. Appreciate all the questions. Again, I always say when we're answering questions, that means people are probably new to our channel. So we appreciate you being here. Please click that follow button if you haven't yet.
God dang it. You girl.
Knew it as soon as you hit it, didn't you?
Wow. Okay.
All right, Red Dew, 5'8" uphill.
Take my purse off this time.
The Truth asks, there you go, if there's any subscriptions with the Square. There's not. So the Square software itself, when you play courses on it, it runs off a credit system. You get 1,000 free credits when you start. 1,000 credits cost like $20. Every hole you play deducts a credit. If you play with 2 people, you get 2 credits per hole, so on and so on. But there's no other subscription fees. There's just that credit model. So what we do is we have it. We probably will never give Square any more money again because of that, or because we don't play their stuff. So we spend $250 a year for GS Pro and love it. It's got literally thousands and thousands of courses you can choose from. So appreciate the question. We got another one here. Brian Shea, how long have you had the Square? Do you have many misreads? So we've had the Square. We started using. We got it in early June, but didn't really start until early July. So what is that? 4 months now, basically. Yeah, I think our first stream was July 30th, and it's November 30th tonight. So that's exactly 4 months. So I didn't even think about that. That's kind of cool. But no. So yeah, but we don't. I will say this: if you really, really top a ball, which I am more than capable of, it won't read it sometimes.
It's a nice little mulligan.
Sometimes it will, but it gives you a mulligan. But that's, you can understand when you hit one of those shots, you understand why it didn't read it. It just never got in the air for it to pick up. When we use the official connector, so we're using the Open API connector still, and if you look into the Square, you'll understand some of what I'm talking about between official connector versus the Open API connector. The official connector had tons of misreads, like 3-4 a hole, where it just wouldn't read a shot. So we went back to the Open API connector. It works flawlessly, no misreads at all, basically, with it. I have at times gotten in a hurry and don't wait for it to read the ball and hit it, but that's me. That's not the launch monitor doing that. But good questions.
Cool. Brandon, I definitely knew what you were going to say. That's why I took your MOA on that one. Miguel, the screen is 12'9".
Yeah, it's a Go Sports enclosure. You can get off Amazon, Miguel. So Jesse, have you tried the E6 software? We have not, Jesse. Only the Square software and GS Pro. The truth was, I only want it for driving range. Does that require credits? No, driving range. You don't use any credits on the driving range. You can use those. There's two driving ranges. You can use those just as much as you want. Any other questions here before we close out that 18? Appreciate it. So anyhow, that's 18 in the books at Chambers Bay, home to the 2015 U.S. Open. We shot an 86.
Not bad.
Not our best. I was playing horrible. I topped so many shots, and the ones I didn't top, I hit fat.
I didn't get to warm up.
Right.
A bunch of reasons.
But anyhow, still had a good time. We appreciate interacting with all of you folks. Look for us Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central, coming to you live. We are on all your content platforms where you would expect to find us. We've got a ton of stuff on demand out there you can go out and find. But that's it for the 18 holes. We're going to reset now and do the hole-in-one challenge, where I'll take 10 shots at number 17 at Sawgrass. So give us just a second. We do that by going to on-course practice. And then we're going to choose DPC. Because of naming issues, it is called DPC Sawgrass here. So we're going to tell it we're going to play that. We do the black tee boxes, Friday pin locations, normal greens, 10 step, calm winds, and then I just tell it we only want to play hole 17. And there we go. So it'll take it just a minute here to load up. I'm going to get a drink. No problem, guys. Appreciate all the questions.
Man, I pulled an all-dayer. No nap. It's like,
TK actually had to go work today on a Sunday. He's usually off on Sundays.
my goodness.
If it helps, TK, I did take a nap.
Dang it, man. It's one for our team, I guess.
It didn't help, apparently, but I did take a nap. So This is loading up, and I'll show you the whole location and everything once it gets loaded up here. I will say, if you haven't tried this, try it. If you have GS Pro, load this up and try this shot. It is harder than it looks. We thought when we did it, it's like, okay, that's probably a pretty gettable pin, but it's right between every club. So it makes
And
it
I don't
really
know
hard to get
why
it there.
we think like on the game it's going to be so much easier. Like, still you got to hit it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we did start this hole-in-one challenge at number 7 at Pebble Beach, and it took me. So I got it 1 week shy of 3 months of trying, and we are starting week 6, I think, of trying now at 17 at Sawgrass. So here it is. I'm going to fly out and let you see it real quick. So that's the pin location. Takes about 121, 122 yards to fly the seawall if you're going straight at it online. I haven't seen any left to right once you get over, so I think you got to be pretty much straight at it, and I think the right number is around 124.
Brandon says hole in one light. I don't know, man. I'll have to figure something out for that.
Let me turn that heat map off. That's distracting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start out just with a choked up 8-iron to try to get a few swings. I think it's a 9-iron, but I sometimes struggle right off the bat with a 9-iron. That ain't bad.
Ooh.
So that had a raw carry of 125. In game it went 129. I think that's about 4 or 5 yards too much carry.
Brian, Shay, have you guys used any other launch monitors? We have not.
No, we have not. Just the square. That one's going to be short. That's 2. We always laugh. So at least at Pebble Beach, when we were doing that on number 7 at Pebble Beach, the bad shots were still probably on the green. So you felt good about yourself. Here, bad shots hitting the water.
Yeah. Kerplunk.
That was real thin.
Orlando square is the best. Love mine. We think so too. We love ours.
Yeah, we love ours. Absolutely. Especially for $700. I don't know. I can come out in my garage and play, almost any course in the world except for St. Andrews. That bugs me. But, I'm getting shorter for some reason. That's 4. I hit that one fat. I'm going to try 9-iron now, the next 5.
Kevin, entire setup for about 4,700. That's without the gaming PC.
Yeah.
I mean,
A little bit right.
what type of clubs do you use?
Mine are Mizuno JPX 917s, Hot Metal Pros. Those are my irons. I got a Ping driver. I use Adams fairway and or 3-wood and hybrid. But I may do something with my 3-wood and hybrid here before long. We'll see.
I play Callaways. Orlando says
That's
I got
7 or
3K in mine. I have
7,
a custom
yeah.
golf shed being built in March as well for mine. Nice.
Nice. Good for you, Orlando. All right. Here we go. Still short.
Yeah, Dante.
That's 8.
Get up. Ooh.
Right on the seawall. That's 9. Too short. That's 10. That is the way the hole-in-one challenge goes
Sure
more often than
is.
not. Had a couple of close ones,
Was.
but didn't make it. So anyhow, that's the hole-in-one challenge. Give it a try. If you got GS Pro, let us know how you do on it. We do not practice this. I do not want to make a hole-in-one on this off channel. We only do it the 10 shots you see on stream. So pretty good night. 18 holes at Chambers Bay, hole-in-one challenge. It was fun.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, lots of questions. Appreciate everybody being on, asking questions. For Fun Golf TV, we're here Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. You can find us on all your content platforms. Please reach out if you have questions or you're building a sim and you want to talk to us about it. Let us know. Just reach out through the direct messages, and we'd be happy to chat with you. So, for Fun Golf TV, I'm Lee.
I'm TK. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank y'all.